When was the last time you saw a commercial that you actually believed? It's probably been a long time, right? Well, today, as you know, seeing isn't always believing. We want to experience it, right? And that's exactly what sensory marketing aims to do. Also called neuromarketing, brands attempt to engage the five senses to create a connection between their products and their customers. But before we dive into this, consider subscribing to our channel so you can get the latest of the Packaging School show. And we've added more vitamins and minerals for a healthy viewing experience. So if you're a coffee drinker, you know how that morning ritual can be a pick-me-up, even before your first sip. For me, it's opening the coffee bean container, and that first smell of fresh coffee beans. Then the sound of the water beginning to boil as I grind the beans, and pouring the steaming water over the fresh grounds. So many sights, so many smells, and I'm loving it before I even have the first sip. And finally, after a wait, I pour my first cup, take a sip, and magic. That's the stuff that sensory marketers are keenly aware of. Certainly you've been swayed by how a product smells, even how it looks. Think of disruption on the shelf, those eye-catching visuals. Certainly how it's tasted. But have you ever thought about how a product's package felt? Luca Chen, a professor at the University of Virginia who specializes in sensory marketing, says, nobody thinks that just touching the texture of packaging is going to change the way they look at the product. They believe they're making rational choices, but unconsciously, those things affect decision-making. Packaging is tangible. It's something to handle, something to touch. And just like Pavlov's dog, you and I have been conditioned to associate the quality of a product with how that packaging feels. Think of the last Apple product that you purchased. Remember how weighty that box feels? Like it's thick and it's heavy. For me, I relate that packaging to my trusty MacBook Pro that I use every single day. It's solid and reliable. When it comes to food packaging, consumers have reported that when the packaging is heavier, the food seems more filling. Think about the last time you picked up a package and it almost collapsed in your hand. Would you buy earbuds that came in that package? Probably not. Because you know it feels weak, doesn't feel quality, and you associate the quality of the product with that packaging. So when it comes to your next packaging design project, of course you want it to look good, but don't neglect the other senses. How it smells, how it sounds in your hand, definitely how it feels, and maybe even how it tastes. Who knows? Get creative. All those impressions are tiny and almost imperceptible, but all those little impressions add up and can make or break a sale. So what's your favorite sensory packaging experience? Tell us in the comments. And as always, keep calm, carry on, and wash your hands. See you next time.